Hello friends, welcome to the Crafty Maven Getaway NSD YouTube hop. A bunch of us ladies from the Crafty Maven Getaway have gotten together and we're going to have a fun YouTube hop today to celebrate National or International Scrapbooking Day. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So I am going to begin my layout with this paper. I have been hoarding this paper for quite a while. This is a Dear Lizzie vellum specialty paper from the documentary collection. So I've been hoarding that for a while. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to pull it out. So for our layout today, Hannah, which is obviously the creator of the Crafty Maven Getaway, or the owner, I should say, she wanted us to just scrap about why we scrapbook. So what I'm going to scrapbook today is a picture of myself, and it's in front of the American Crafts, the warehouse sale in Utah, when I was in Utah this past December. And I'm going to do journaling on the back, and I'm just going to journal about why I scrapbook, and I'll tell you guys a little bit about that, of, you know, why it is that I scrapbook. So I use this paint. This is the Dazzlers, the See You in the Morning, the shimmers, and I get that from the Spiegel Mom Scraps. You guys know I'm a member of the Spiegel Mom Scraps design team, so I get that from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and I use that in the color, it's called Sea, like the ocean, S-E-A, See You in the Morning. And it's a beautiful color, and it's the, you know, kind of a coordinating shade to that background paper that I'm using, which is that specialty vellum from Dear Lizzie. Then I'm taking this puffy paint. This is puffy paint by Tulip. The stencil I used is also by Tulip. So the puffy paint and the stencil are by Tulip, and it's just a floral stencil. And so I took this, I took the puffy paint and I just outlined around the flower to kind of make it pop a little bit more. And the vellum does curl up a little bit, as you can see, but I like that. I like that it gives it that texture of that being curled up. So I'm going to use this sheet of paper. This is a stripe paper from the Dear Lizzie documentary collection. Basically everything I'm going to use on here, or like 90% of what I'm going to use on here, is from the Dear Lizzie documentary collection. And I used a lot of this collection up with my friend Christy. We did our Obsessed series, which you guys can see here on my channel if you're subscribed, and we used up a whole bunch of this collection. So I still have some of it left, and I'm using a ton of it up here in this layout. So I'm trying not to press down because my puffy paint was still just a little bit wet, so I didn't want to push down too hard. And you can see that I sort of took out the center of that stripe paper so that I could use that as part of my layers. And I'm going to do quite a bit layering here with my papers. So I'm going to use that one for sure, which is that stripe paper. And this paper I'm using here with this plus signs is actually Maggie Holmes. That's Maggie Holmes from the Shine collection. One of the few things that I use that is not from Dear Lizzie. So as I was saying, so the whole point of this is to kind of scrapbook why we scrapbook. So I scrapbooked a picture of myself, first of all, because I don't do that all that often. So I'm scrapbooking a photo of myself in front of a scrapbook warehouse sale, which I was very fortunate to go. We went on vacation to Utah in December, and I was very fortunate to be able to go. And it was so awesome, and I got a bunch of stickers and goodies. I didn't get as much as I would have liked because I wasn't gonna, fill a suitcase with stuff and haul it back. I wish I would have though, but I didn't. And yeah, so it was just very, very special that I got to go and visit that store. So basically, why do I scrapbook? I scrapbook obviously for my family, my kids. I want them to remember our memories and just things that we've done and places we've been. But to be completely honest, I scrapbook mainly for myself. I have two boys, so I don't really have too much hope of them keeping my scrapbooks and treasuring them as maybe a girl would. Hopefully they will, and if they do, that is amazing. That is awesome, and I would love that. But I don't have high hopes for that. So I scrapbook for myself. I hope to look back through my scrapbooks when I'm, old. I don't know, 80, 90, however old I live to be. And just remember things and remember things that I did and places I've been and people I was with, and my family and what my kids look like and what I look like. So I hope to remember all of that. And I've had in my family, my grandmother and some other family members, they've had Alzheimer's, and it's been very sad. And it's just something that makes you kind of think, you know, what if you forget everything, and who's going to be there? You know, I mean, obviously somebody's going to be there to remind you, but you know, if you have these albums that you can look through, you can kind of relive those moments that you've had, and you know, and the people and the experiences and the places and everything. So I think that that's mainly why I scrapbook. Besides, of course, my kids being able to look back at their memories and my family, but just so that I can always remember and make sure that I remember what we've done and where we've been, and just, you know, be able to enjoy that years from now. So that's kind of why I scrapbook. So the short version of it. So yeah, so I would love to know why you guys scrapbook. If you guys want to leave a comment below, I would love to know why you guys scrapbook. It's really, it's a nice, you know, it's just a nice hobby, and it's just something really special for me, and something that I really enjoy doing. So, you know, it's nice. So yeah, that's why I scrapbook. So back to the layout. So you guys saw me add a bunch of layers of paper behind my photo. That's the photo of me in front of the scrapbook warehouse before I went in. And then I took a bunch of these circles from the collection. It's from the Dear Lizzie collection. The bigger one, the one that says make, is from the ephemera pack. It's just a piece in the ephemera pack. And then all the other ones I cut out from the patterned paper. There's a patterned paper, there's a 12 by 12 sheet, and then there's a 6 by 6 sheet. And I just cut out the little hearts. The little ones I just I punched out with my circle punch, and I just kind of layered those, kind of going up the page. They look like they're kind of floating up the page, and then I just attached them with my tiny attacher. And I'm doing the same thing on the bottom left. I'm just adding a little cluster of those circles as well, and I really like that. It was simple, and it added a lot of fun and some more interest to the layout. And besides that, it's going to be pretty simple. I'm not going to do too much more to it. I'm going to add these hearts, I'm sorry, not hearts. These are circles from the Maggie Holmes Shine collection from the chipboard pack. And I'm going to add those in there as well, because the colors really match with my layout. So I'm going to add those, and then I'm adding some foam mounting tape behind those circles so that they pop up. You guys saw while I was kind of yapping away, I added some foam dimension tape behind some of the layers of behind the photo so that it could pop up. I added it in 2 places, I believe. And then I'm just adding some of this foam mounting tape so that my little circles can pop up and have dimension. And then I thought about using that 40 cents. It's just like a little tab, but it's a chipboard piece from the Maggie Holmes Shine collection, but I don't end up using it. That little heart banner I could have totally used there, but I don't end up using it. I take it off. And then I'm trying to see what I'm going to use for my title, and I wanted to use these word foam thickers, which are from the collection as well, from Dear Lizzie. And I'm going to end up using those to write out my title, which is going to be Hello, Best Day Ever. Because it was really a best day. It was really nice. It was really cool to be able to go, even though I was only there for a little bit, because, you know, I was with my whole family. I wasn't going to make them, you know, wait hours for me while we're on vacation. So, you know, I went in for a little bit. I got quite a bit of, I got a lot of thickers and just a bunch of goodies, or, you know, what I could carry with me, and you know, and I left. Maybe one day I'll get to go back, and I know there's a bigger store. This was a small one. I know there's a bigger one that some of the ladies told me about, but it was a bit too far from us, so I was only able to go to this one. But it was still a really great experience. And I maybe one day I'll get to go back. Who knows? Hopefully. I would love to go back to Utah. I loved Utah. Park City, Utah was awesome. I loved it. So I add that little sort of locket there to add a little bit more of the gold glitter, because there's gold glitter in that one of those circles from the Maggie Holmes chipboard pack. And then I'm going to add some India ink, just some splatters in India ink, and I will also take my bubblegum pink from Dilutions and add some pink splatters where the India ink is, because I think it just needed a little bit more pink. So that is it, you guys. Make sure you guys check out the rest of the blog hop and all the ladies. There's a link below to the playlist where all the videos are for everyone who's participating. Check us out. Check out the Crafty Maven Getaway YouTube channel for videos every day. And if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Bye!